everyone, so I've just checked out of Wake Up Sydney Hostel, which is in there for the last time because this evening I'm getting on an overnight bus to Byron Bay. I think it's like 12 hours long, it's a long one, but it's one of only 2 big long overnight buses that I need to take on this trip. I'm joining a new group, I think there's 25 of us joining an East Coast tour. Again, it's run by Welcome to Travel, who are the same company who ran my Welcome to Sydney tour. They've kindly gifted me this trip, so thank you so much, Welcome to Travel legends, and yeah, can't wait. We've just had our welcome talk and then we went to Flight Club for some icebreaker darts sessions this evening. It's nice to meet people, everyone seems friendly. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit tired and quite ready to get on the overnight bus and sleep. It's also quite overwhelming meeting so many new people at once, but it's going to be fun. We're at the supermarket now picking up any sort of snacks we want for the overnight bus. I've already got snacks though, I've got some cereal bars, so I'm actually picking up stuff that I'm going to use later on in the trip. Caramel latte Nescafe sachets, just because it's like a taste of home. This is what I have for like my work coffee break normally. And then also a shower gel because I'm running low. And I did buy one in the Blue Mountains and I left it in the shower like the day I bought it, which wasn't clever. We have arrived in Byron Bay and we're just walking down to the hostel. Apparently about a 5-minute walk from the bus stop where the Greyhound bus dropped us off. Actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, the overnight bus, you know. Actually managed to get some sleep. I don't recall sitting there for too long with my eyes open, so I must have slept at some point. The inflatable neck cushion was good. Did feel a little bit like I was on the night bus from Harry Potter, quite a bumpy ride, but yeah, pleased to be here. Now I would like coffee and a shower. So we've arrived in our hostel, we had a quick brunch, a quick shower, a quick freshen up. Just gone and grabbed coffee down the road at Hole in the Wall Coffee, which our tour guide Nikki recommended, and I think we're going to go on a little bit of a walking tour around Byron in a minute, slash down to the beach maybe. We're on Main Beach in Byron Bay. I've just taken a dip in the sea and it was honestly like having a warm bath. So nice. The sun is out. I'm just a little bit worried I'm burning, so I'm going to reapply some sun cream. But this morning we've just been walking around. The tour guide has shown us her favourite spots in Byron and I've noted down all the good coffee places, and yeah, it's just a chill day now to just kind of get some rest after the long overnight bus. I'm on the rooftop bar area of the hostel I'm staying at, and we're playing a beer pong tournament, or more like water pong because it's water in the cups and we've not actually been drinking them, which is a nice sort of beer pong, guys. Me and Charlotte, my teammate, just won our first round match, so we do need to wait around for our second round match. Alright, so we eventually lost at beer pong, but it was going to happen eventually. It means I can go to bed, so silver linings. I am back in my hostel room. It's a room of 6. I'm sharing with 5 people who I met for the first time yesterday evening before getting on the overnight bus. But hey, it's the time for making new friends. Now, I was quite pleased with the room when I arrived until I realised it is right underneath the rooftop bar. So you might be able to hear a fair bit of noise right now, maybe. It's right up there. They're still playing beer pong. The tournament is still ongoing. But I'm hoping they close up that bar at like 10 or some reasonable hour. So I don't think there will be noise late there. I think people will be forced to go out to the pub or a bar or something if they do want to be out late. So I think it should be fine noise-wise, hopefully. I will give you a little room tour while no one else is in the room. So we have 1, 2, 3 sets of bunk beds. That's my bunk up there. You can see my 2 sets of Dock and Bay towels there. I love how literally everyone has these Dock and Bay microfiber towels for travelling. A good thing about these beds is the curtains. Don't really need the towels up there for privacy, but they're just drying. I will say the beds are quite rickety. Like, this shakes quite a lot when I'm going up it. One thing I do like about this hostel is under here. Huge safe under the bed. Huge, massive. Got my lock on it. I'm actually going to get stuff out of there before I get ready for bed. I don't even know what time it is, but I think it is quite early. But we are doing a Lighthouse walk at like 9 AM in the morning, which is quite an early start. It's only 8:20 now. So I'm not going to bed quite yet, but I'm just going to wind down, take some solo time. It's all been quite a lot. Meeting 23 new people, well 22 new people because I already knew one of them, but I find all of that quite intense. I think I've got most people's names down, which I'm quite pleased about. Not bad for the first 24 hours of knowing people, knowing all the group's names. Haven't spoken to everyone yet or had like a proper conversation with everyone yet, and I'd like to try and do that in the next few days. Hello, so this morning we are doing a walk up to BYRON Bay Lighthouse, which is supposed to be a very cute little lighthouse building, really good views from up there. It is boiling hot though. The weather was supposed to be not so great this week, so I'm not too sure what it's doing, but the sun is out. I've caked on the sun cream so much. Factor 50 for us. Feeling good though. Had some breakfast this morning. Had a fantastic night's sleep last night. Like, slept through the whole way, I think. Didn't wake up until about 7 o'clock. Just feeling like I need a coffee. Haven't had a coffee yet today, but I think I'm going to treat myself after the walk. Little coffee, little cake. Unfortunately, apparently there's no tea room at the Lighthouse, which I think is something they're missing out on. They could be making big money out of a tea room at the Lighthouse, you know. BYRON Bay tourist office. Have a think about it. But yeah, the whole group, or most of the group, is walking up to the Lighthouse. We've got a guide showing us the way. Apparently it's only supposed to be like a 40-minute walk, but we are just strolling along, not taking it too fast this morning. So this is Tallows Beach. Apparently Chris Hemsworth lives somewhere over there, and Margot Robbie lives somewhere over there. We have made it to the Lighthouse. Apparently Zac Efron has a house just down there. And do you know what? I get it. It is beautiful up here. So beautiful. Cute little lighthouse. It says 1901 in it. Makes me think it was built in 1901. So we are getting in an Uber. We don't want to overexert ourselves, you know. We're still kind of in the Lighthouse area. It's very hot. We've got the travel talk very shortly, so we're splitting an Uber on the way back. Just been out clothes shopping, split off from some of the other girls because I wanted to try a few things on, but now I'm rage quitting this shopping trip because I've tried on like 15 different dresses and none of them fit. I swear to God, they're made for small girls with little boobs or big girls with big boobs and nothing in between that. My body shape is not catered for everyone, but hey, I've decided I'm going to run and get some food because I could do with some fuel. I've only really had a bowl of cereal this morning. We're going kayaking later today and I need to be fueled for that. So I'm going to try and find one of the coffee shops before they close. That is the thing out here. All coffee shops close at like 3 o'clock-ish and then restaurants don't open until like 5 or 6. So there's that period in mid-afternoon where you can't really get like proper food anywhere. It's like ice cream or maybe froyo in between. So yeah, gonna go. So I just bumped into another influencer in the wild because she saw my camera and had the same camera as me. Very cool girl, she's French and a model, vlogs Paris Fashion Week. It's a very different life to this backpacker life that I'm living, but it was nice to chat. People are friendly around here. She did say I sounded Australian, which does concern me, to be honest. Only been out here 3 weeks, but as I feared, all the cafes are closed, all their kitchens are closed down there. Kahakai, Kombi are ones that I've been recommended. So I'm heading back this way. This is the surf house where I'm staying. And then literally down this road is a load of eateries and clothing stores. Ordered a matcha latte because someone on my tour called Sabine has been raving about them in Australia, saying they're better than in Europe, and I'm intrigued. Good morning, people. So it's now Thursday morning, I want to say. No, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning. Days of the week don't mean much anymore when I'm traveling and not working a 9 till 5. I'm heading out, a little bit of drizzle this morning, heard a bit of thunder going on last night, lots of rain, but it's supposed to clear up, it's supposed to get sunny later today. And what I'm doing right now is checking out the BYRON Bay Farmers Market, which I can actually hear from here over the road. I only heard about this because it was advertised in the hostel we're staying in, and it's like an 8-minute walk from the hostel. Everything feels quite close together in BYRON Bay. There's live music we can hear already, and just lots of fresh produce, I think, is sold. It's really cute in here, but the rain is starting to get heavier. So I've had a little browse, wander around, and now I'm gonna head back and dive into some shops for some cover from the rain. I've just bought myself a hat, guys. I've had quite a successful morning actually after a less successful shopping trip yesterday. Finally found myself a nice evening dress, which I'm super pleased with. Got that from Ganza. This I didn't pay much for, it's just a simple white hat. It is gonna get dirty, but it was literally £15 or $30, so it doesn't really matter. My old one was just looking so tired and battered. I got it from Tesco a few years ago, and honestly it's done well, but I just fancied a nice fresh one since I am pretty much wearing a peak cap every single day out here. And now I think I just want to pop by the supermarket to grab something for lunch that I can eat on the beach. I know some of the other girls on my group tour are down at the beach. I'm probably going to go and join them. But I do need to get going because I've not really put much sun cream on, and the sun has come out now. It's stopped raining and I'm going to burn. But yeah, feeling good. Also just sat in this coffee shop called Kahakai. Had a cappuccino, again with the most beautiful latte art. Apparently a lot of people do like barista courses around here, and you can tell like the latte art is top tier. No leaves out here, it's all about the horses and unicorns and Pegasus. Feeling happy, good, peaceful, gonna have such a relaxed afternoon on the beach, and then we're going to Piano Bar this evening. Piano Bar is exciting. It's a pretty much viral place on TikTok. A lot of people make social media content about it because there's 2 dueling pianos and you can request songs. The whole group tour is having a meal there this evening. I'm gonna wear my new dress. I Can't wait. Okay, so I'm just heading back from the beach. I did go bodyboarding. There was not a whole lot of surf, to be honest, on main beach in Byron this afternoon. Some baby waves, but all the same, they were much more my pace than the big waves and big surfboard of surf camp. The water is so much warmer than Cornwall, where I've been bodyboarding in the past. And yeah, it was altogether just a nice time. I need to go return this bodyboard now pretty quickly because I got it free from the hostel reception for 2 hours. I don't know what happens if you go over the 2 hours, and I don't want to find out. I'm actually going to go and start getting ready quite soon, I think, for this evening. So we're meeting quite early at 5:30, and I want to do my makeup and stuff like that before piano bar. So I've done a full face of makeup for the first time this trip. Wow. And I'm heading up to the rooftop bar. There are supposed to be people meeting up here for pre-drinks before dinner this evening. We're now in the Dueling Piano Bar. Turns out it's also a hotel here and a restaurant. Behind me you can see the pianos. Hopefully we'll see some music on there later, but we've just put in our food order. Early on Friday morning, we tried to get up to see the sunset. My weather app said it was partly cloudy conditions. I'm not gonna lie, I'd call this very cloudy. But hey, we were looking out this way for quite a while before I got my compass out and was like, no, actually it's gonna be somewhere over there. Yeah, it's fully covered with clouds over there, so probably not gonna see anything. It's raining, but we'll see better sunsets. The cool thing about seeing it in Byron Bay is that this is the most easterly point in Australia, so you're the first people to see the sunrise. We are all packed up, stripped my bed. Generally in hostels they like you to strip your bed linen to make it easier for housekeeping. And here are my cases, which I've just about managed to do up. Need to go drop this back off at reception and check out, and then we'll be on our way to Surfers Paradise. We did get a message saying that our Greyhound bus is actually going to be a substitute company bus, like a hire bus instead today. So it's a different service provider taking us to Surfers Paradise. But I think it should be all good anyway. We're still leaving at 10:30. It's only an hour and a half, I think, to get to Surfers Paradise from here onwards. I'm gonna have a bit of a sleep on the coach because I'm so tired. Shouldn't have got up for sunrise. There was no sunrise to see. I didn't go to bed that early, but the piano bar was very good last night. So good. Like, the pianists were just so ridiculously talented and the vibes were good. So yeah.